So we're just about done. We got two things left. We can, I'm going to give you all a choice. A few more regular jokes, the old hair story joke, or the stance. You guys tell me. You can type it in. You can get more regular jokes, one of the two stories. We can only get in one of those three. So I'll leave it up to you. Which to choose. All right. Let's see. What's the stance? There's Orchid wants to know the stance. We got one for the stance for an informational purposes. Do we get a seconding of the stance? I have to see if I have the stance here. It's here. Okay, here we go. I love that two women asked this. It really sort of makes me wonder if they grew up the same way I did. No. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. My mother was fanatic about public toilets. As a little girl, stop laughing, you over there in the back. She'd bring me to the stall, teach me to wad up toilet paper and wipe the seat. Then she'd carefully lay strips of toilet paper to cover the seat, and finally she'd instruct, never, never, never sit on a public toilet seat, and she'd demonstrate the stance, which consists of balancing over the toilet in a sitting position without actually letting your flesh make contact with the toilet seat. Now, you know, that's not easy when you're a little girl, right? Sometimes you slip, whatever, right? That's a long time ago, right? Had a lot of experience with public toilet seats since then, but not particularly fond of them, especially those with powerful red-eye sensors, the psychic toilets that flush when you're finished. You all know those, right? Anyhow, hey, Tid, the stance is excruciatingly difficult to maintain when one's bladder is overflowing. This is most likely to occur after watching a full-length feature film. Because during the movie, you don't want to go pee because it's impossible to hold the stance, and then you'd miss the critical part of the movie, right, if you try to do it. So instead, you cross your legs and hold it, till the first credits roll, and then you sprint to the bathroom, ready to explode. And when you get to the bathroom, you find a line of women that have made it there before you. And there's so many, you think there must be a half-price sale on Mel Gibson's underwear in there. So you wait and smile politely at the other ladies, also crossing their legs and smiling politely. And finally, you get closer. You check for feet under the stall doors. Everyone's occupied. You hope no one's doing something frivolous like blowing their nose. Finally, a stall door opens, and you dash, nearly knocking down the woman leaving the stall. You get in, and you find that the door won't latch. Well, it doesn't matter. You hang your handbag on the door hook, yank down your pants, and assume the stance. Ah, relief. More relief. Then your thighs begin to shake. You'd love to sit down, but you certainly hadn't taken time to wipe the seat or lay toilet paper on it, so you hold the stance as your thighs experience a quake that would register 8 on the Richter scale. To take your mind off of it, you reach for the toilet paper. Might as well be ready when you're done, but the toilet paper dispenser's empty. Your thighs shake more. You remember the tiny little napkin you wiped your fingers on after eating the buttered popcorn? It will have to do. You crumble it up in the puffiest way possible. It's smaller than a thumbnail. And right then, someone pushes open the stall door because it's not latched, doesn't work, and your pocketbook whams you in the head. You yell out, "Occupied!" You reach for the door, dropping your little buttered popcorn napkin in a puddle and falling backwards directly onto the toilet seat. You get up quickly, but it's too late. Your bare bottom has made contact with all the germs and life forms on the bare seat because you never laid down toilet paper. Not that there was any, even if you'd had enough time to. And your mother, who would be utterly ashamed of you if she knew, because her bare bottom had never touched a public toilet seat, and her words are ringing right then in your ears. You don't know what kind of diseases you could get. By this time, the automatic sensor on the back of the toilet is so confused that it flushes, sending a stream of water akin to a fountain, and then suddenly sucks everything down with such a force that you grab onto the empty toilet paper dispenser for fear of being dragged to China. Frazzled, you give up. You're finished peeing. You're soaked by the splashing water. You're exhausted. You try to wipe with a chiclet wrapper you found in your pocket. Then slink inconspicuously to the sinks. You can't figure out how to operate the sinks with automatic sensors, so you wipe your hands after spitting in them and notice there's only one of those little stupid blow dryers left that doesn't work. Walking past a line of women still waiting, cross-legged and unable to smile politely at this point, you exit the bathroom. Your spouse, boyfriend, whatever, who has entered, used, exited the bathroom, and has finished the New York Times Sunday crossword puzzle while waiting for you.
Believe it.
What took you so long, he asks, annoyed. And this is when you kick him sharply in the shins and go home. This is dedicated to all women everywhere who've had to deal with public toilets, and it finally explains to all you guys what takes us so long. All right, I'm sorry. I'm done. I was a minute over. Thank you so very much. Don't forget, hobos and friends and everybody, I really appreciate it. I had a great time. Thank you very, very much.
That was brilliant.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you so much.
What a pleasure. Thank you. Whoops. Ooh. Somebody just touched me. Somebody touched me again. I'm out of here.